The company behind Post Malone doesn't sign artists just to grab headlines. In the hyper-competitive world of the global music business, America's top entertainment agencies operate on a cold, calculated formula. They sign artists they believe can be transformed into massive, long-term global enterprises. So when news broke that this exact powerhouse agency officially signed the Filipino pop phenomenon SB19, it didn't just make waves. It sent shockwaves straight through the entire music industry. Executives, insiders, and competing labels all stopped what they were doing to ask the exact same question. Why SB19? What did these seasoned Hollywood power players see in this self-made group that the rest of the Western entertainment world is only just beginning to realize? To understand the magnitude of this deal, you have to understand that major entertainment agencies do not make moves based on hype, emotion, or temporary internet excitement. Their entire business model relies on identifying talent that can generate massive revenue across multiple international markets over a span of many years. Before an agency even considers offering a contract, their team of analysts meticulously tears apart an artist's data. They study touring potential, streaming consistency, digital fan engagement, brand value, international appeal, and most importantly, the ability to sustain growth without burning out. Every single client on an agency's roster directly reflects that company's reputation and global prestige. Therefore, this wasn't a symbolic gesture toward the P-pop genre, nor was it a quick reward for recent viral moments. It was a calculated, high-stakes investment. Experienced industry executives looked at the hard facts and saw genuine, undeniable commercial value, betting that SB19 has what it takes to evolve from a regional powerhouse into a universally marketable entertainment empire. What makes this achievement truly unprecedented is that SB19 arrived at the doorstep of Hollywood without ever relying on a major Western record label to build their career. They spent years grinding in the trenches, meticulously developing their own sonic identity, sharpening their live performances to a razor-sharp edge, writing and co-producing their own music, and assembling a fiercely loyal fan community. Through their independent venture, 1Z Entertainment, the members aggressively seized total creative control, proving to the world that they could successfully spearhead and manage highly ambitious creative projects entirely on their own terms. Their massive sold-out tour, rapidly expanding international streaming numbers, and historic appearances on respected global Billboard charts demonstrated that their momentum was entirely organic and completely real. For a top-tier Western agency, this self-sufficient foundation is the ultimate goldmine. Global companies overwhelmingly prefer artists who already intimately understand how to build and communicate with an audience, because these artists require strategic expansion, not an expensive, top-down rescue mission. Instead of taking a massive gamble on an unproven, manufactured act, the agency can simply inject fuel into a career that is already moving at terminal velocity. SB19 weren't magically discovered by Hollywood. They built a movement so massive that they became absolutely impossible to ignore. While the average music listener judges an artist's success by surface-level metrics like YouTube views or passing TikTok trends, the boardroom looks infinitely deeper. Agencies analyze the core quality and monetization potential of an audience, not just its superficial size. They scrutinize real-world ticket demand, merchandise sellout times, streaming retention, and geographic fan distribution across the globe. SB19's data painted a flawless, compelling picture that any executive would drool over. Their fan base doesn't just passively listen. They actively invest their time, energy, and hard-earned money into the group. This intense, unwavering loyalty creates what the industry prizes above all else: super fans. Super fans are the holy grail of modern entertainment because they provide a stable, recession-proof foundation for long-term economic growth. By securing this deal, SB19 is now plugged directly into an elite global network that independent acts rarely, if ever, gain access to on their own. While the music industry offers no guarantees of instant chart-topping fame, what this agency does provide is direct access to the exact rooms, festival bookers, brand partnerships, and influential decision-makers that shape global pop culture. These elite connections are precisely what bridges the massive gap between being a regional superstar and becoming a household name worldwide. This historic signing also reflects a monumental, tectonic shift happening across the wider music landscape. Entertainment companies are completely abandoning their old habits of looking for talent strictly within traditional Western markets. The explosive, multi-billion-dollar global success of Latin music, K-pop, and Afrobeats has definitively proven that language and geography are no longer barriers to international stardom. In this brave new world, Filipino artists are emerging as incredibly attractive commodities to global scouts. They uniquely combine world-class vocal ability, immaculate live showmanship, independent songwriting skills, and widespread English proficiency, all backed by a fiercely supportive, highly digital global Filipino diaspora. In this current environment, SB19 represents something far greater than just one successful boy band. They are the ultimate proof of concept that Filipino talent is fully equipped to compete on the world's grandest stages. Furthermore, modern agencies look at artists as holistic, multi-dimensional entertainment brands, rather than just musicians who drop albums. The biggest stars today generate revenue through a diverse web of global stadium tour, high-fashion campaigns, sync licensing for major motion pictures, gaming partnerships, and digital content. SB19's versatility positions them perfectly to capitalize on every single one of these lucrative verticals. However, entering the big leagues comes with an immense, unrelenting amount of pressure. International representation instantly attracts intense media scrutiny and forces the group to compete directly with artists operating at the absolute highest level of the global music industry. Every future song release, music video, live television interview, and stadium performance will now be judged under a giant global microscope. Audiences will naturally demand continuous, mind-blowing improvement rather than occasional success, which is precisely where many promising international careers face their toughest challenges. Yet the broader implications of this partnership extend beautifully to the entire P-pop movement. International talent agencies rarely look at markets in total isolation. If SB19 successfully shatters the glass ceiling in the West, it will inevitably force global record labels, festival organizers, and brand executives to flood the broader Philippine music scene with capital, scouting networks, and collaborative opportunities. Just as a few breakthrough acts forever changed the trajectory of the Korean and Latin music industries, SB19 now carries the historic torch to prove that Filipino excellence is not a rare, isolated anomaly, but a thriving, deeply creative ecosystem that is ready for long-term global investment. Ultimately, this partnership serves as a historic reminder that the music industry has fundamentally changed forever. Geography no longer dictates who gets to be a global icon. By leveraging independent success, creative brilliance, and unmatched fan loyalty, SB19 didn't just break into Hollywood. They forced Hollywood to openly recognize that the next generation of global superstars can come from absolutely anywhere.